I've been told I should step out of my comfort zone more often, so today, instead of drinking just milk, I'm drinking chocolate milk. I know, pretty daring. Ever since the day I played Mario Kart Wii, I've been a huge fan of all things video game. Little did I know there were so many options out there, so many controllers, consoles, genres, characters, and stuff like that. So, as time has gone on, I've played quite the wide variety of video games, but as it is for everyone, whether you stick to it or not, you have a comfort zone. In this case, game genres you enjoy. With that said, I'm a huge platformer guy. That's why I hold the Mario series so close to my heart. I love those games so much. But here's the thing. I may be a bit too loyal sometimes when it comes to video games. I don't typically step out of my comfort zone, which in this case is Mario, especially if I don't have to. That's not to say I don't like playing new games, far from it. It's just saying that if I'm gonna play a video game, why wouldn't I stick to what I like? Now I know that's a terrible mindset to go into this with, but well, how about this? Today, I will try something new. Okay, universe, throw whatever you want at me and I'll play it. Huh. Okay. Mega Man 11 it is then. So, yeah, until 11, I had never played a Mega Man game. Wait, I haven't lost all credibility yet, just give me a chance. To be honest, I don't know why I never played a Mega Man game. It seems right up my alley. It just never came up, I guess. Well, anyway, I got this gift a year or two ago, and as I just said, I'm not familiar with Mega Man. Well, I know the characters, I know the general purpose, but the game itself, nothing. I'm going in blind. So let's take a look at what the Mega Man series is, so not only I, but you too are aware of what Mega Man 11 is. Right off the bat, Mega Man 11 is the 11th installment in the Mega Man series. Shocker. While it may be the 11th installment in the main series, if we're talking about everything else, there's 29 games in different series, like Mega Man X series and the Mega Man Zero series. But to make matters more interesting, Mega Man 10 came out all the way back in 2010. That's an 8-year gap in the main series. That's a long time. So I'd assume Mega Man 11, in a new 2.5D art style, was astonishing for classic Mega Man fans. So let's jump right in. Of course, the first thing you're going to notice, as I just said, is how different this one looks from the rest. Let me show you a side-by-side comparison of Mega Man 10 and Mega Man 11. Ugh, what went wrong? I'm kidding. While I love the 8-bit classic feel, this is a nice fresh start with 2.5D graphics. And honestly, it just makes sense to do this. While I love the classic game look the Mega Man series has been going for, I think if a series has the option to take a graphical leap, it should. And Mega Man 11 does that very well. Everything looks in place and feels right with this style. And to be fair, even I would be concerned if after an 8-year gap they didn't do anything to reinvent the game in some way. I love the 8-bit nostalgic style, but we're in a day and age where nostalgia is getting to be a bit too much. That's why I like the shift here. Finally, something new. Next, as we get right into it, I know I may not be the biggest Mega Man fan, but I do know that the double gear system is new to this game. The double gear system is a new feature locked to the L and R buttons that let you temporarily power up or slow down time. Once activated, you'll have a limited amount of usage, but if you use it for too long, it will overheat and the cooldown will take longer to recharge. I feel like this is a very cool mechanic that doesn't feel too overpowered while at the same time does not feel underpowered either. The cooldown feels like the perfect amount of time it should be, and when you use the power-up, you do feel more powerful, yes, but not too overpowered. It's a great feature and I enjoy using it. And oh, before I forget, when opening this game, you're given a couple of difficulty options. And you know me, I'm always up for a challenge. What? It says for people who've never played a Mega Man game before. And I've never played one before, so why wouldn't I pick that option? And boy, am I glad I picked newcomer mode, because for every section of this gameplay that is really fun to play through, there's a section that makes me want to put the game down and never play another Mega Man game again. What that means is this game has some very high highs and some very low lows. like for example, the entirety of the Bounce Man stage. Some of the obstacles, in my opinion, are not only unclear on what you're supposed to do, but not fair, and this happens more times than once. Sometimes it was just hard to continue because I simply just wasn't enjoying what the game was throwing at me. But as I said before, it does have some very high highs as well, but they are overshadowed by some of these moments. After playing through Mega Man 11, I decided I need to check out other Mega Man titles to see if this trend is a reoccurring thing. Unfortunately, I only have access to 2 other Mega Man games, Mega Man 2 on my NES Classic and Mega Man X on my SNES Classic. I played through both, beat both of these games, and realized the same thing. Heat Man stage is gonna haunt me forever with these stupid disappearing tiles for a second, and I just really didn't enjoy some of the things Mega Man X threw at me. But overall, what this means is, while yes, these games have some brilliant moments with great gameplay and great level design, they are brought down by some sections that just sometimes feel unplayable. That doesn't mean the game itself is bad, far from it. It just means be prepared for whatever. Anywho, you can't talk about a game without talking about how it controls, and well, in this case, Mega Man 11 controls well. But it does throw a lot at you. Pretty much every button does something different, and when you reach an intense moment, you're probably gonna fumble a bit trying to remember what does what until it's too late. So the controls are exactly what I think they should be, but be prepared to fumble simply due to oversaturation. The main areas I tend to fumble with the controls is the boss battles, but in this case, the boss battles are a ton of fun. Each boss has its own theme, and if you acquire the right power-up from the right level, it makes a boss significantly easier. Now, this is a Mega Man trend. Find the right ability, then use it to the right boss. Sometimes the right answer is obvious, while other times it's a bit rough. But all bosses can be beat on their own without the power-up, which what I really like about these boss battles is they also use the double gear system. So sometimes they can speed up and get more powerful, and it leaves for some great boss battles. Let me just say, when playing through this game, I have not wanted a crouch button more. Like, ever. Normally, when I play through a game, it has a crouch button, yes, and I use it normally, I just don't think about it. But man, would this game be so much better with a crouch button? It just feels weird that the option isn't here. I know it's a small nitpick, but I noticed it would be great with one more times than once. Overall, Mega Man 11 is a good game, but it does have a couple level design flaws and an oversaturation of control options, but you can pick up the game for $20 at your local Walmart, so I wouldn't worry about that. I would recommend trying it because I feel it is a solid return to the Mega Man series, because after playing both Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X, they feel very much like they're all in the same game series because they share the same issues. But overall, Mega Man 11 is a good game, but I'm not sure if I'll buy the next Mega Man game. It might just not be for me. If you like the Mega Man series, then by all means enjoy it. But for me personally, while I did have a lot of fun playing Mega Man 11, there's just other games I'd rather play. And that's why I stick to my comfort zone.